everybody, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. Back with our Empire campaign here last time we left off. More just developing our territories. A lot of our places coming up to tier 5 all throughout the Empire. Secured up some final positions and started scouring out Norska a little bit. The dwarves are joining us for that, I can see. We also finished up some extra armies. We built Kurt Helborg's Reiksguard army just to promptly misplay and leave him to die in Norska. But then we had Volkmar the Grim come around and avenge him, so it's okay. And then we also built our little crusade army to come all the way down here to Margarita and to secure our position down here with War and his Knights of the Blazing Sun. Which is pretty good, got some pretty cool stuff. Get the Arclesium of Myrmidia, and more importantly, we get Knights of the Blazing Sun, minor chapter house, and a crusading camp of the Knight's Gold Lion, which we're definitely going to want that up, for sure. Provides the garrison Knight's Gold Lion, but just being able to recruit them at all is pretty good. We'll need to secure some of these territories as well. Tabaro and probably Babyleu go to war with the Tomb Kings, might as well, see if we can't retake some of these crusading kingdoms and bring them back into the fold and get rid of Skaven Blight here. Once that army is ready to go, we'll move up on that. But we also have Franz moving up to try and get rid of these filthy dark elves here. Get rid of Rakarth and his band of misfits once and for all while we're getting ready to face off against Chaos whenever they decide to show back up. We got Throg up here. We're going to send Balthazar Gelt up. Start to burn some of these places back down. Don't want them coming back, getting back strong enough. We also have Marcus von Sigurd here with his Knights of Moor based army. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of these fucking beastmen here next turn. I just want to make sure that we have enough. Oh, we might actually have enough, but if they like retreat across the river, then we're pretty screwed. So I think I'll want to wait a turn just for him to have full replenishment so that we can for sure catch him. Hopefully. You never really know, though. Marienburg is also maxed out here. So what we're probably going to do is build our High Temple of Manon. And honestly, what do I want for our final tier? We get the Talayan Saloon. The Knights Encarmine are pretty cool. Because we already have the Elven building. We already have walls. Either that or like a weaving house. But honestly, like economy. Our economy is so strong anyways. Eagle Temple. Get the Knights of the Righteous Spear. They're okay. But yeah, I think we'll go with the Talayan Saloon. Because the Knights Encarmine are pretty cool. They're pretty fun. Okay, so go ahead and build that up. Marienburg getting maxed out is pretty good. Means we can get that port going. And everything can be good. Erengrad is also getting up there, which is also great to see. I think we're ready to march on Franz into Kanaquata here. The Dark Elven settlement here on Albion. And, you know, we'll see just what we can do against Rakarth's capital. Alright, and bam, here we go. Kanaquata, nice little lizardmen settlement here on the misty isles of Albion. A pretty cool place here, but we're going to have to go ahead and move in and wreck it. And sadly, it's going to get burnt to the ground. You know, just spoiler alert. I don't really have a use for this place. So, yeah, burning is where it's going to go, man. Just to get rid of these dark elves. Make sure that they don't ever come back. Because, like, Rakarth is hella annoying. His ability to just spawn fucking doom stacks of monstrous... of just monsters all the time. We're kind of lucky we didn't have to deal with him early game because I have had some campaigns where he's just such a pain in the ass, man. Like straight up, he will just ruin your life, and you know just make you suffer a lot. He'll just come and raid all of your shit, and he just spawns really annoying stacks that can deal with any kind of early game army that you bring out against him. It's just annoying. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, a little bit of an unorthodox. Oh yeah, of course the battering ram here. A little bit of an unorthodox approach here. Probably drop the battering ram and come over here until we're ready to go. Kind of have these guys as protective shields for our infantry, wait for our artillery to destroy all the towers, and then we'll move up all of our boys.
We are Sigmar.
A little bit unorthodox, so I'm not going to be moving up all that much. We're going to go ahead and leave Franz up here to try and take the aggro. It's okay if he gets injured, because we can just pop down a regrowth on him, and that should heal him up to full anyways. And he's got such a big HP pool, it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, go ahead, get rid of these guys. Bam. Dude, the amount of damage these Hellstorm Rocket Batters do is just insane. This one might be a little bit tricky because they have to go fire through that tree line. So this might suck a little bit. Yeah, some of those are going to get obstructed by the trees. But hopefully enough should make their way through. Destroy the tower. Then we can move on everything. I decided to go ahead and build up our siege equipment anyways, just in case. We'll probably break some holes in the walls, but it's always good to have them anyways. Because that, like, tired penalty does hurt. Carl Fran's doing good, losing only about like 2,000 HP, which is nothing really. I don't think any of these give him parry or parry block chance, so which is all right. Again, we got a Jade Wizard, so like Carl Franz getting hurt means nothing because he can just heal up. That's what's really good about single entities. Just heal them up with life magic, and then they're good to go.
Which target, General?
Perfect. This is almost all of their towers down. Destroy that last one, break open their gate probably, and then see if we can't destroy some of their walls as we move up here. I want to get rid of that one because they might put some troops over here and activate that one. And I'm just not in the mood to deal with towers. Fuck towers. All my enemies hate towers. And there it goes. Alright, yeah, now focus down the gatehouse so we don't have to use the slow-ass battering ram.
The Empire endures.
Also, probably do a little bit of damage here.
I will not stand idle.
Perfect. And actually, with him,
To battle.
with all their towers now gone, we can actually move up our wizard a little bit. And might look to see if we can do a little bit of mayhem, a little bit of mischief. Get some spells here. Maybe. I don't want him to get too close because he will get shot up pretty bad against like dark shards and stuff. Don't sleep on the dark shards, man. They are better than you think. That cheap early game AP, man. It adds up. Oh, beautiful. And it gets some nice splash damage against these Black Arc Corsairs with hand bows. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And suddenly their very defensible position becoming a little bit more tricky. Start moving up our handgunners as well, along with our infantry that can't mount the walls. Keep my towers back just so they don't like obstruct our artillery, but we can start moving out some of these, I feel.
Get your backs into it.
Start moving out some of these guys. Have our cav ready in reserve. So the gate's open, that'll be a nice place for our infantry to go through. And then, on top of that, we can break open some holes, just so that we can flank around a little bit more easily. And that's getting pretty close to destruction.
To me, man.
Let's go ahead and get our heroes all grouped up here. Let's see, their archers reach to about there.
To battle! Sir, to battle!
So we'll go ahead and move our towers accordingly.
Get it moving! Show us
Perfect.
the post! Sigmar guides
Let's get some holes broken over there for my calves so they can come around this left flank and bust through. And probably one over there on the extreme flank as well. Those will probably be some good positions. Oh yeah, and our officer squad. Yeah, you can just join group 3. Yeah, and actually, like our Nold Ironsiders are in range of their Dark Shards. That's great. They're at such a range where like the direct line actually doesn't do too bad for them. So yeah, actually don't obstruct our boys here. Let them keep on firing. Hell yeah. Light them up, boys. Let these Dark Elves know what they're dealing with. Actually, might move them forward a little bit so they can have a little bit better range. The closer they are, the more accurate they are, so There we go, on that wall. It's starting to get busted up. Yeah, I feel like we're hitting a lot of those trees, though. Oh, well, that's alright. Enough we'll get through to eventually destroy that wall. Well, we can just light up all these dark shards. They don't stand a chance, my man. Alright. Because, yeah, we can, like, blow open, like, that wall. No, wait, that one's indestructible. So maybe that one. So we can land more centralized.
Whoa! Yes, sir! The Empire.
Yeah, like land you guys like so.
Strike them down!
Maybe move you guys over a
Let
little
us
bit.
go!
That would probably be smart. Just not let them continue to hit those tree lines. Are all these bullets missing? Like, bro, aim a little bit higher. Oh, but these dark shards have gotten real messed up. What you want to see? We'll wait for our towers to hit home first. What is that a doom bolt? Coming down onto our siege tower? Okay, it didn't do anything, but admirable try. They're also shooting it with artillery, which actually, if they were the single entity projectiles, wouldn't do too bad here. At that point, they could act kind of like a tower projectile. Can't believe after all the bullets that you fired that you've done virtually no damage. You guys shoot back at that wall and finish that up.
Sigmar commands!
Destroy that one, and then also destroy that one. Man, just look at that fire rate. Nolan Ironside is just a thing of beauty, man. Just like a fucking Gatling gun firing off over there. Alright. And now that our towers are starting to close down, we can move up the infantry. Move up our heroes. And we're just keeping our cav in reserve at this point. Probably move you guys to a different group. Alright, then destroy that one as well. And then we can move our cav wherever it seems to be more advantageous to put them. Flesh to stone, please, on these guys. Alright, you can drop down Karl Franz in there to help deal with them. Perfect. And pop down a nice little Earth Blood. Protect them up. Imperial foot with halberds are now going to be doing good. Alright, and Seer is going to be very important for breaking through those monsters. Alright, yeah, Franz, get on top of him here. Oh, that was a really bad, oh god, burning, piercing bolts of burning right there. The poor Imperial foot. Pop down a regrowth on him, but that's about all I can do. Oh, the same with these guys. Holy, what happened to them?
Awaiting orders.
Alright. You guys want to move on through here.
At speed. My subjects call.
And then you guys can get in on top of him as well. Alright, Franz, I really want you on top of him. Oh god, wait, when
Yes, General.
break open the wall. I think getting around back there would be really good.
My friends.
Popping down on Franz. Help clear out this wall. That 80% damage negation will make him a real monster, a real beast. Down another Earthblood. Any good dweller below Cass? Maybe over here. Catch out these Cold One Dread Knights. Put them up a little bit. Won't do too much, but you know, it's something. Oh god, no. Hellstorm rocket batteries? No, just stay up there.
Enemy. Taking position.
Move up you guys. Alright, good. I think Franz has seen off the dragon. Yeah, he broke it.
For the Emperor.
Reichsguard Knights!
Obey.
Alright, pop down our buffs.
To arms, men.
And there are a lot of them.
See to it.
Yeah, none of those really matter all that much.
My rule is absolute.
I can pop that Hunter's Champions on that guy.
Attack.
That'll work.
Reichsguard Knights. Moving now.
Alright, bring you guys in through here.
Now.
Help you guys to finish off these guys.
To arms, men. Obey. For the twin-tailed comet. Reichsguard. In the
Alright,
name
catch
of
out
the
these Dark
twin-tailed
Riders.
comet.
And you guys can just fire at whatever at this point.
The Empire endures! Let the wind of life blow!
Pump down an Earth Blood.
Battle awaits! Battle and blood await! By Ulrich's wrath! Moving now! Get them!
Franz is again over here.
Ready!
Dragon's coming back.
Come on!
Oh yeah, no, don't want my Jade Wizard fighting that.
lingering. That's an order!
Pop down Garl Miraz again to get that massive bonus versus large. Alright, perfect. And the walls are now taken.
To battle! Forward! It's our infantry! Attack
Yeah, guns stop
position.
kill them all.
Get them! See to it! Very well!
Alright, perfect. Get Volton in there.
Awaiting orders! Sigmar commands! To battle!
Bring our Cav over as well.
To war!
Pop down a nice Shield of Thorns just to focus up on everything. And you guys are firing onto that with the claw bolt thrower. Perfect. Yeah, Franz now in there as well. Should be able to get through these guys without too much difficulty. Dragon's been seen off. Perfect.
Armed and ready! Very well!
Oh man. This works out, my man. Pump down a regrowth on him.
Reichsguard Knights!
Beautiful thing about life sorcery, man. You just bring up all of your boys that have turned low. Yeah, no, you just like keep on firing into those back lines. What are that fire sorceress, man? Those fire spells, they really hit hard, man.
I am life! Reichsguard Knights! Get them!
Alright, perfect. And we can push into the final victory point. And I think Army Losses, yes, has decided to kick in. And just like that, our forces are victorious here on the field of battle, despite our enemies' best attempt. Alright, and bam, there we go. Kanaquata, the final stronghold here for the Dark Elves, is now to be razed to the ground. No mercy. No mercy for the Druchi scum. And all they got left is Citadel of Lead and a small little excursion here on Pack Ice Bay, which Volkmar the Grim is going to be happy to get rid of right over here. Somehow can't reach him, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. He'll get there eventually. Sargelt, of course, moving up. Fort Ostrovok, go ahead, upgrade you for sure. Get better walls that way. 3 turns left on Aarongrad. And just constantly checking around to see if there's any real good upgrades we can get. Might as well upgrade that, why not? Alright, and Captain here for Boris Todbringer, make you tough as nails, I suppose. Your army can get out of in March stance. The next turn we can start rebuilding your army actually here. And put in some better stuff. Get the Ragnarites in to fill in the Halberdier slots. And then we have plenty of stuff for the back line. Might look to see what else we can replace. The Winter Brigade crosswomen aren't too bad. They could do all right. Well, because they also have decent melee stats as well. But so do the handgunners actually. I don't know. We'll look more into that when we get back to him. Captain, yeah, just keep on roaming, man. Let me know when chaos does show up, then I can hit the oh shit panic button, and march all my armies back up to the front. But I mean, for now, we'll just keep on going on our scourges. Keep on working on the things we already got going on in the works. Anyways, I hope you're all having a good start to your week. Mine's doing all right here. Quite a busy month. Apologize if uploads have been a little bit wonky. With the release of Warhammer 3, trying real hard to get out 3 sessions a week, but sometimes it gets, a little bit much working on personal stuff and working on a job as well. Means personal time not always as available, but still trying to get most of my content out for you guys, and it's always still in the works for sure. Other than that, though, looking real excited for the future. Quite a few good games have come out recently, and I'm hoping that even more will be out in the future. I'm looking real forward to Darktide whenever that decides to come out. A little bit sad that
I command here.
It got delayed, but it is what it is.
Step to it. As is
just
my right,
eagerly await it for
Sigmar's
next
crown.
time. Oh yeah, no,
I
we get
see
no
no other
punishment.
option.
Oh, he confederated.
Summon the Elector Counts.
You slimy little bastard. Oh, well, that's okay.
Moving
I
out.
don't really
I
want to
am
pick a
Prince
fight with
and
Malekith
Emperor.
right now. So we'll go ahead and just bring our armies
I
back
am
here,
France. They will obey.
and we'll call that good enough here. Then move up Balthazar Gelt further up, get Starl encampment and to Aeseling Conclave up. But it looks like the dwarves are coming to reclaim that anyways. Dwarves on their pretty weird suicide charge up here into Norska. A little bit strange just to colonize all of it. I mean, more power to them, I suppose, but I mean, it's gonna be tough on them. But I mean, hey, it's the dwarves. Whatever they want to do, man, that's their prerogative. Purge of the Fell as well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we can do against them. Purge of the Knife Ears as well might be good, just to get rid of
Bring me to my men.
dark elves, because it's just against elves in general, right? Yeah, against elves, so all elves. So that would be good for dealing with any dark elves that decide to come our way, which will probably be a decent few, considering that Nagarond is pretty powerful. I can see them taking little strips away of Ulthuan here. Oh, yep, there goes another one, which isn't good. Yeah, which isn't good. I don't know. I think the Dark Elves as the Empire are easier to fight than the High Elves. I'd say the High Elves are definitely a stronger faction, especially in campaign. Because we have a lot of easy ways to deal with large entities. So, like, their Black Dragons and their War Hydras and stuff are really easy to take down. High Elves are a little bit more tricky. You got Phoenixes, which are a lot more mobile, and they have really good animations when they get shot. So they'll kind of duck and weave out of the way of a lot of our bullets. And not to mention, elves really excel with just their magic prowess and
Friends of the
fucking
Empire.
archers, man. Sisters of Avalorn are no joke. Sure, military axis, why not? Okay, so I don't know. I guess it's not too bad, but again, that makes the Dark Elves really fucking powerful, which is something to worry about. Perfect. And turn 152 and still no Archaon. A little bit strange here, especially considering that Chaos is, already dead. So I'd expect them to come back a little bit quicker here. Guess I was panicking over nothing a little bit. But, I basically got that PTSD coming in from all the campaigns I've had ruined just by getting overwhelmed. So, I think my worries are somewhat founded. There's the Winged Lancers. Alright, Ragnarites. Go ahead and fill out our roster here a little bit. As our Halberdier front line. I don't know, handgunners are really good. It's kind of hard to not go with them. Yeah, that should be good. Just to replace the more human elements of our of that army that aren't going to be pulling their weight. Or I guess not human, but like militia troop elements, I should say. Volkmar, I mean, just move back along. Really just playing the waiting game, man. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, yeah, and I can get Hellborg's army going again.
For that is all I have.
Alright, Prince Tyrion. Yeah, sure. Be friends with them. Kind of want to see how they're going, how that whole side of the world is going, the whole New World area. Because the way that it looks like the Dark Elves are actually wrecking it over there. Which is quite interesting. It's one of those things, you know, where you never really know how it's going to go until it's already happening, right? That whether the High Elves or the Dark Elves win, you know, you never really know. Sometimes one wins, sometimes the other wins. It's kind of like the Dwarves and the Greenskins. Sometimes one conquers the other. Usually the Dwarves win that one, in my experience. Order Tide is pretty strong after all, but I have seen some crazy Greenskin victories come out and just completely ruin the realms of Dwarves. It's not a... it's not an easy thing, for sure, to call. There's a little bit of room there. And it actually looks like fucking Marienburg has come over and taken Mistanar away from Cloic here. Or Cathik. I don't know, man. It's all fake words. Death Wizard, hell yeah. So I think either way we're looking to be in a pretty strong position here.
Follow me.
Yeah, I think we can move up and take out the Greyling Moot here
I am the supreme
as well. A little bit of an interesting garrison there, but not going to be quite enough from them.
move.
And bam, we can put the Greyling Moot to the
No
torch,
peace, just war.
and then probably bring Bathazargel back down. And yeah, not looking too good for Norska here, especially as Dark Elves start to try and claim a little bit of land as well. They probably have some territory up there, but, you know, whatever.
Ready.
I don't really care about that. Bathazargelt. Alright, so you got that. You got Mighty Forge up. Imperial Gunnery is probably good. Upgrade your Hellstorm rocket batteries. Alright, holstered leadership. Hell yeah. And our Witch Hunter friends. Purge the guilty. Getting rid of that missile resistance is important. Because a lot of that army is centered around the
I cannot.
ranged units doing their part. You know, and if they're not dying to the guns, then we got a serious problem on our hands. Like, oh lord. Okay. Go, Hellborg, bring you back. And we can reinstate your army here. 5. Yeah, and then we can also go ahead and get up some Hellstorm rocket batteries. Alright, then we'll return for you. We can also probably get the Griffin Riders, because they're pretty cool. Let's try them out. They're pretty much like the Bretonnian...
we have met before.
Shit, what are they called? Hippogriff Knights?
What?
Yeah. They function similar to that. I mean, it's a flying monstrous cavalry. There's only so much you can do with that.
Now.
But still, they're really strong, real powerful.
They'll be marching, all right.
I'm gonna
To
put
the
you in there,
provinces.
and then recruit me a hero. Back towards the north. I'm feeling it, man. Like, soon they've got to show up. But, I mean, fuck, I guess it's hard to know, I suppose. But hopefully Skaven Blight can get wrecked here soon. I might even see if I can go reinforce and help out the dwarves. Oh, no, it looks like they just won. Skaven Blight is dead. Perfect. And with it, Clan Scryer is fucked. I don't know what other territory they might have elsewhere, but they just lost their most powerful capital. So get wrecked, honestly. Skaven Blight's really, really terrifying, so I'm glad the dwarves went ahead and got rid of it. And I don't have to deal with a end game Clan Scryer, because holy shit. So annoying to deal with nukes every single battle. It's just terrible. Okay. Congratulations, Volkmar the Grid, you're now a builder, apparently. So, congrats on that, I suppose. Yeah, we need to wait in here for the garrison to replenish. This army, it's not really doing all that much. She'll probably just fuck off here soon. I want to see, and then might be time to go to war with these guys. Are they allies with each other? It doesn't look like it. So we can come back down and get Xandri. I don't really care about these guys outside of this province, especially. The rest of them I really care about going to war with Cetra himself. But still, worth getting that one up, and then we can see if we can sail on down and go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, perfect. Alright, Bazar Gelt, let's go ahead and let's get you out of here. And Volkmar the Grim, we'll start moving you. We'll start moving you up into Norska again, just to keep on messing them up, man. Alright, yeah. Further study. That's good. Reduce all the costs of spells. Be able to spam out banishment even more often than we can with that army, which is already pretty fucking often. You know, just with how much we have there with both Volkmar's bound banishment spells, and now also with the wizard. Hell yeah.
Bring forth items of power.